Welcome to another edition of Talk City Greensboro, produced by GTN, featuring interviews and events happening around town. It's an easy way to stay in the know while you're on the go. Subscribe to Talk City on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or SoundCloud so you can keep up with what's going on in Greensboro city government. I'm your host, Josh Johnson, and with me today around the big round table, one of many, is my favorite co-host, Rosemary Plyman.
I'm pretty much your only co-host, right?
Oh, that's true. But you are my
Still
favorite.
the favorite?
That's
okay.
right.
Well, it's always nice to have a crowd in the studio.
Always.
Welcome, friends. Hey, for decades, Greensboro Youth Council has offered local teens a space for connection and service. Believe it or not, I was a member in high school, Josh.
I believe it.
I'm not
I
sure.
believe it.
I'm a joiner. It's true. Yeah, it has been around that long too. Yes, that's really a very good thing. That's the whole point of it, right?
Absolutely.
Good things last. Jasia Stevenson is GYC Coordinator. Parker and Salma are here too. Vice Chair, or GYC, Parker's GYC Chair. Salma is Vice Chair. We are so glad to have you with us. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, everybody.
Thank you to be here today.
Yeah, Jasia, let's let you start. What is GYC for those who didn't grow up doing it?
Okay, so the Greensboro Youth Council, it actually started in 1962, and it is a volunteer and leadership organization for high school students. So they're able to come with us, and we do that volunteer and leadership through events that we have in the community. We have some workshops that we do with them. So there's a lot of opportunity for them to also get service and serve their community through the special events that we have.
Are these high school students? Is it all high
Yes,
school? Okay.
They're all high school students, and you could be homeschool, charter school, private school, Guilford County schools, whatever. We welcome everybody to come and attend.
Love it.
All right. Well, on that note, Parker and Salma, how did you get involved? Where did you find out about it? What made you decide to become part of it?
Okay, I'll go ahead and start.
Yep.
And basically a friend, like a personal friend of my sister's, got us into it, and I started my freshman year, and I started kind of like joining things and just like going to the trainings, going to certain activities, but like I wasn't like a full-time anything yet.
Right.
But then like as I got more into it, I just realized there was a lot of cool people. They were teaching really cool things, and it was just a lot of different opportunities to get like service learning hours and just kind of like get more involved in the community.
Excellent.
For me, my grandma recommended me to GYC.
Nice.
At first, it was just a way for me to gain service learning. I was just like, okay, I'm going to do this for a year, then maybe leave it after.
Right.
Because, we have to complete service learning hours.
Yeah,
But going into
true.
it more, I like Salma here, the people here are just like so joyful and cool, and the people you meet
Nice.
could be lifelong friends. So
Yeah.
and it's just a great community to be around. There's not many bad things that happen. We serve the community in multiple ways with like goulash, Santa's workshop. So just being able to help the community in that way just makes me happy.
Love that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were both talking about service learning hours, and for those who aren't familiar, what does that mean?
So that basically means like as you learn new things and as you volunteer, you get like time back, or that time that you do counts for something. And then later on, like especially for high school, there's like requirements that you have to meet, like at least like 250 like hours as part of like the high school graduation requirement. So a lot of students like find different ways to volunteer and like get around in the community, and like GYC is like one of those like best ways to get a bunch of hours.
Yeah.
One of the best ways.
Yeah,
You hear that?
and it's
the best
it's
way.
a designation on your diploma, right? If you
Yeah.
get
Yes,
this
it
service
is.
learning certificate.
Yep.
Parker, tell us about some of the projects. You touched on a couple, but can you explain them a little in detail?
So the one we have upcoming right now is goulash. We have a separate chair for that, but she's not with us today. Goulash is a time for kids, maybe like 10 and younger. We have a costume contest, bouncy houses, just games that they can play throughout the community. And anybody can volunteer for these events. You don't have to be a member of GYC to come and volunteer. And also we accept any monetary donations or any donations that you would like to have, costumes, anything. Now we do have like a event for like every season. So during Christmas we have Santa's workshop, which
Right.
is where people can donate toys, new or old, and we'll clean them up, put them in bags, and then just give them away to the community for families that might not have enough money to give their kids or suffice them with gifts. And we have also another one which is called Camille's Closet, which we take old prom dresses, suits, anything of that nature, and we give them back away to the community. We clean them, we make sure they're completely clean. Any like stains, we throw those away because nobody would want a dress with a stain on it.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
we give dresses back to the community, and last year we had the best output, which was like about 500 people. We had
That's
it at the
awesome.
mall,
And you could shop, right?
Yeah, it was at the mall. We had a couple people cry because, you know, they were like, oh, I finally was able to get my kid something, which was very heartwarming just for all of us.
Yeah,
'cause,
that's awesome.
You know, that's
awesome.
not a thing that everybody gets to experience, just to go to prom with a new dress. And, you know, it just really made all of us happy. Like, one of our coordinators was crying with a mom because she was like, oh, I was able to find a dress for my
That's
kid.
so cool.
So, you know, those are just a few of the events that we do.
Cool. Really cool. Where did you two go to high school?
We both go to the same high school, the middle college at UNCG.
Nice.
Okay, cool. I'm a Spartan.
Yeah. Go Spartans.
Go Spartans. So what do you love about GYC?
Me personally, I just love the people. Like, everyone's very easygoing, funny. Like, you meet different personalities, and like they just like teach you so many different things. And I also love like through all these events, you get to meet new people, like not just people part of GYC. Like, I meet a bunch of different people. Like, you meet like photographers, you meet like newspaper writers, you meet like people in the community. And it's just like really interesting to know that there's so many people in Greensboro, like not just people like that you're friends with, but like different people.
Well, about how many in the core group of GYC, you think?
How many members?
Yeah, how many members?
I believe right now, I think we have like 65 is the
Nice.
core. And we have a board of, I believe it's 7 or 8 right now that help us make the decisions for the organization. And the board is all high school students.
high
They
school
work
students.
with myself and other adult advisors to get, just to get these projects done. We help guide them in the process. So
Super cool. Okay, so how do high schoolers get involved?
I can go. So basically, part of it is social media. Social media is one of like the big impacts because everyone has phones these days. Everyone's always like Instagram, Facebook, all that's different things. So we promote a lot on that. And then at schools, we like reach out to counselors and we like ask them like, hey, like promote this, and like ask students to join. And then we have like a remind where we send messages, like different ways to reach different people. And that really helps like people. And then like word of mouth, like I know friends who've heard of it, and then like they come to meetings and like different things like that.
And how often do you meet?
We have a full council meeting, which is the first Thursday.
yes, of every month.
Okay.
So it's once a month. And then with that, we also do orientations or information sessions. So if somebody is interested in joining, they can come to that and then attend that full council meeting. And our biggest, I guess, interest meeting or info session is actually our open house, which will be on August 15th. So we're really excited about that coming up. We're doing it a little earlier this year. It's usually in September, but we're starting earlier, knowing that goulash is coming, and we need a lot of volunteer support for that. So we wanted to start a little bit earlier this year.
Love it. Okay, so let's get that information out. The open house information session is coming up Tuesday, August 15th at Central Library, downtown Greensboro. And of course, you can learn more anytime on your time by going to greensboro-nc.gov and searching GYC. Pops right up for you. Hey, thank you. Thanks for your good work you're doing. Best of luck in the school year. We'll be following up with you. Come back and tell us about goulash when we get a little closer.
Absolutely.
We'd love to have you back. And Santa's workshop and all the fun things that you have coming up. So thanks.
Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you so much for having us.
Stay tuned in weekly by subscribing to Talk City Greensboro on iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. And don't forget, you can download Talk City from SoundCloud.
That's our time for this week. Thank you for sharing some of yours with us. If you like what you hear, please share it with a friend. Hey, and don't forget you can watch GTN. That's your official source for news and information about the city of Greensboro. GTN is available on Spectrum Channel 13
AT&T Uverse Channel 99.
and Lumos Channel 31
GTN also streams live on Roku and the city's website
at greensboro-nc.gov.